Hello, these are going to be my Yae Miko summons. Hi, I'm Callum from the future, talking about Callum from the past. Why the weird setup? Well, Callum from the past was a very clever man. He was so giddy and he couldn't sleep. First thing that happens at 3 o'clock in the morning when he jumps out of bed like it's Christmas Day is that he logs on Genshin and immediately wants to summon for Yae Miko. Except Callum from the past had his mic muted because he's a very clever man, and very respectful to his family who were asleep. So I'm here to provide the context and kind of narrate and tell you how it goes down. I've got a couple of friends who kind of are interested to know, was I lucky or was I screwed over? But I also want to narrate what on earth's happening here. So I've got connections with Bo Network. Don't worry if you don't know who they are. They're pretty big. And they inform me that the most original way to get Yae Miko is to go to the Grand Narukami Shrine, which people aren't aware of. That's where Yae Miko is based. And if I set off fireworks there, which is an incredibly original idea, I'm obviously going to get Yae Miko in the first 10 pulls. The idea here is to wait on the second love heart, because the first heart, my first love is always for Jean. So there's the second one, except, whoops, that isn't the wish counter, because I moved it. Because I'm very clever. Callum from the past. So here's the rundown. 20,000 primos. Very nice. 20 fates. Pretty good. I need to win a coin flip. But if I lose the coin flip, then at least I should have enough to go all the distance for Yae Miko, and she can drain my stash completely dry, like a vampire. Will Yae do that? I mean, you just need to watch the video and kind of find out, really. It's quite nice to be from the future and know the answer and retroactively say, instead of me being terrified and kind of like having my heart racing like a lunatic. It's more entertaining for anyone else watching, I admit. I'm sorry that Callum from the past had the mic muted. So what I'm actually doing here is I'm checking the history. Beauty of PlayStation Network is you can't see it. My pity is on 2, which is great. So obviously Yae Miko's just going to come in the next 5 pulls. So what I'm actually debating about doing is, if I do singles and I get my pity to 5, then I can do multis to 75, then I can do singles till gold, and then I can get the hell out and leave the casino. If I get Yae Miko, that is. For those who are curious, please watch the Shao video for context of how my Shao summons went down. But without saying too much, I was incredibly blessed on those Shao summons, and those who play Genshin Impact know that if you do get very blessed and get very lucky, you have to pay for that tenfold in blood and get very cursed and screwed over. This has kind of been my experience with Genshin, where if I've had really good luck, it gets followed up with very bad luck, and I had a wonderful coin flip loss ratio of 6 losses back to back, which is very fucking powerful. It's very painful. And my gene is still C3, so a C4 gene would be nice, but 4-star, it's official. This would be a good time to mention I don't have Toma. So for anyone who was complaining that it sucks that Toma's in this banner, it makes no sense. Literally, Ayato is the next patch. Why don't you just put Toma in the next patch? And as a very intelligent thought process that may be, unfortunately for those said people, I get the benefit from getting Toma. Because anyone who knows me personally knows that I love Toma. He's my favourite character. I resonate with Toma incredibly well. I never said that Toma is a coward. I never berated his character, and I never called him shit. And if you think Toma's bad, I would advise you that you should triple crown him and give him a Staff of Homer. And then maybe Toma would be nice. He may not, but how would you know? Unless just someone magical who has that, and then that person would know. I don't know. I don't have Toma. So it'll be quite interesting, right? Am I going to get Toma? Surely I'm going to get a Toma, right? There's no possible way I'm not going to get a Toma. Callum from the future, what's the tease? Are you going to get a Toma? Oh, right, look, it's 4-star. We're finding at the multis. That's good. See, you think that my summons are quite slow, but if you've been following my ramblings from a sleep-deprived Callum, you can... Hopefully you're a bit entertained, right? You're just hanging out with me. We're just having a chat. I can't hear what you're saying. I apologise. And yeah, here we go. So apologies that I'm not skipping the multis. I don't really like to, especially if there is a 4-star I would like to see. I don't really like skipping them because it kind of makes it a bit more exciting. Now that you know I don't have Toma, he's the only 4-star I don't have. I even kind of pre-farmed it a bit because I wouldn't mind those extra blue fates. Every little helps. And I kind of want my 4-star Pokedex. That'd be nice. But I do have to accept the reality. That's the Rain Slasher and not Tomer. But don't worry, well that means the next 4-star will be a Tomer, right? That's how it's going to work. Ultimately, look, I've called Tomer out. If Tomer doesn't want to come home, and if Yae wants to come home before Tomer, as ridiculous as that would be, then I guess so be it. Tomer just hates me. But that's, you know, I have to accept it because I was a dick to him. You know, it's kind of the way it goes. But here we go. Just do one more multi. I've just done 3 singles. And this is my second multi. I mean, do I sound confident? How do you know? I may not get Yae, right? I could get Jean. That'd be the best case scenario. I get best girl. Which best girl is going to come home? Will it be D-Look? Would D-Look want to be the best girl? And I get a C7 D-Look. No, see, that's not a 5-star. Not Tomer, either. Yeah, that happens. 23 wishes. 23 wishes. That's all it took to get Yae Miko. It's kind of surreal watching this, and you can tell by the fact that I have not hit the X button that I was obviously in a very stable state of mind and did not overreact or make any noise to wake any family member up at this hour because I got Yae Miko in 23 fucking pulls. Oh my god. I'm sorry. To anyone who really wanted Yae and got screwed, I am very sorry. Maybe the Bow Network firework mechanic could work for you if you're on Bow Network, but you kind of need to know the right people. The thing that terrifies me about this, straight up, whoever I'm gonna go for next is going to go terribly now. You've seen the Xiao video. You know how that went down. This happens. 23 pulls, I get Yae Miko. No Tomer, which is hilarious. And you'll check my my Primo Gem stash. There's barely been a dent. I've got loads. I'm smooth sailing for the rest of this patch. This is day 1 of patch 2.5, and I've got Yae Miko in 23 pulls, and I still have basically 20,000 Primos left. I couldn't ask for a better scenario. I would love Jean to prove her love. But if Jean doesn't want to come home and Yae instead wants to come in 23 freaking pulls, I ain't gonna complain. I'm just gonna apologize to anyone who got shafted. But for me, embrace the fact that Yae loves me. It's just like it feels like a repeat of my Eula pulls, if I'm going to be honest with you. I get a C6 Zhongli, and I do 10 pulls after his banner, and Eula comes home. And I then go and do a C6 Xiao, and then after that, 20 pulls, and I win a coin flip and get Yae Miko. But in between the Zhongli and the Xiao, there were 6 coin flip losses. So I expect, when we get to Sumeru, and they're going to reveal all of these amazingly cool characters, and we're going to have Dendro, I'm not going to get any of them. I'm probably going to get a bunch of Deluxe. But I'll just have to spoon Yae's fluffy tail Hopefully I don't die in the process. It's just accept that this is how my luck went. But yeah. There we go. You might wonder, hey Cal, why not go for the weapon banner, right? Yeah, I came so early. You could gamble on the weapon banner. It's J Cutter and the Catalyst. Wouldn't that be really good? Honestly, I was very content to just get C0 and leave the casino. And if Yae wants to come this early, I'd rather take that than be greedy. I think people need to remember with the weapon banner, especially one as good as this, that there is technically a 33% chance of you not getting either the J Cutter or the Catalyst. And that's a big Primo sync. So yeah, I'm just gonna thank Yae and enjoy her at C0 with a Lost Prayer. Stay tuned on any other summons that I may do and see if I get screwed or not. Sorry, Timer. Guess you don't like me too. That's fine. Feelings mutual. I've got Yae now. Bye.